I'm in my 40s and I'm at a place in my career where I can spend more time with my kids. I only have one kid right now, but we'll be having a second one. She's 6 months old now. Also, fortunately, in a post-COVID world, remote work has become more acceptable. And the career that I'm in allows me to work from home, which means I get to spend a lot of time with my kid. Realizing from experience that I love this child more than I ever possibly imagined I could ever love another human being. It makes me think about all the fathers out there who had to work all the time away from home and never got to see their kids much. There are men out there who probably cried a lot in private and didn't let that be shown because they wanted to be with their kids more than what they were. And some of you fathers may have went through that, and some of you may be going through it now. And I'm not really sure why I was thinking about this yesterday, but it reminded me of Lord of the Rings. The novels are very different than the movies, but one of the things that the movies got right is when Frodo said, "I wish the ring had never come to me, I wish none of this had ever happened." But then Gandalf replies, "So do all who live to see such times, but that is not for them to decide. What is up for us to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us." And when you think about that, it's not about the boy Frodo and the wise grandfather wizard Gandalf. These are the words that Tolkien wrote, and Tolkien wrote them later in his life. And he had fought in World War I, and he had a wife and kids of his own at that time. But that grandfather wisdom that's in that quote has always stuck with me. One of the things that my own grandfather taught me is he said, "You're probably doing better than you think. You also did the best you could with what you had and knew. And that's all anyone can ask of you anyway." And I would like to say that to the dads out there that wanted to spend more time with their kids but weren't able to do so. We know you had to work, you had to make that happen. But you were probably doing better than you thought you were. And you're probably doing better than you think you are now. Today's Father's Day, and I bet you that there's a dad that you know of, whether it's your dad or another dad that you know, that probably needs to see this video, and I want you to send it to him. And I hope you all have a wonderful Father's Day.